Okay, so I was trying to figure out how to record on my screen, but it was taking too long, so I was just going to quickly look at um, some problems. So what you want to remember about direct is that it is a y equals kx. Think of it like slope. And so is this in the form y equals kx? Yes, so this is direct. So direct is y equals kx. Inverse is y equals k divided by x. Okay, so for number 2, you have to get y by itself. So you divide. And so you look and see, is this in the form y equals a number times x or a number divided by x? Divided by x is inverse. Another thing you want to note about direct variation is on a graph, it always crosses the x-axis. The origin always crosses the origin. Okay, so now looking at number 8, you have to get y by itself. So subtract 8x. That gives you negative 2y equals negative 8x plus 2. So I did that negative 8x, and that positive 2 is where this plus 2 comes from. Divide everything by negative 2. And doing so leaves you with y equals 4x minus 1. So now if you notice, this one has a minus 1 on the end. Neither of our forms have a plus or minus. So this is a neither. And if you were to graph it, you would see this doesn't cross the origin. So that should give you kind of a hint, because inverse is very apparent, because inverse variation graphs look like this, or they could be in your other quadrants. Looking here at number 4, you want to get y by itself. Currently we have y divided by 3. So we're going to multiply both sides by 3. And that is y equals 3x. Y equals a number times x is direct variation. Okay, now to determine if we have direct or inverse variation from ordered pairs, for direct, we divide our y and x, so we do y divided by x to find direct. For inverse, we say x times y. So looking here, if we want to check, we want to see if we have a constant. So 6 divided by negative 4 is negative 3/2. Then 12 divided by negative 2 is negative 6. So already I can tell this is not direct. To check for inverse, so if we want to check for inverse, we would say multiply 4 times negative 6, negative 24, negative 2 times 12, negative 24, 8 times negative 3, negative 24. So when we multiply x and y together, that is inverse. We would do the same over here. So for direct, we divide. For direct, we divide 2016. All right, so for direct, we divide. Direct, we're going to say 3 divided by 1 is 3. 9 divided by 4 is going to be 3/2. So that does not work. So now we try multiplying. 3 times 1, so this is for inverse. 4 times 9 is 36. So inverse didn't work. This would be neither. So to check for direct, you divide y divided by x. To check for inverse, you would multiply them together. So looking at 7, to check for direct, you would do 4.5 divided by 6. 6 divided by 8. 7.5 divided by 10. And so if we are checking that, like if we want to do it in a calculator, we have, what was it? 4.5 divided by 6, and that's 0.75. And then 6 divided by 8 is 0.75. And then lastly, 7.5 divided by 10. So since when we divide, we get 0.75 for all of these, that lets me know that that is direct variation. Looking here at number 8, what you need to find here is that this x1 goes with 20. So I'm going to make the ordered pairs first. 4 goes with 5. 8 with 2.5. And 10 with 2. So I already can look at this and tell when I divide. 20 divided by 1 is 20. 5 divided by 4 is 1 1/4. Trenton, can you help her? And so that's not going to work. But when we multiply, 1 times 20, 4 times 5, 8 times 2.5, 10 times 2, all of those are 20.